My name is Seshidhar. I, along with five other people, we went to Kashmir on 18th of this month. We are three families. We spent there for 3 days. We went to Gulmarg, Sonargam, Srinagar. We visited all the places. And later on 22nd, we went to Pahalgam. We reached Pahalgam around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So from there, we had to climb the hill. It is the only way to go there is by going by horses. So we went by horses. Six of us went by horses. But at the mid of the point, our ladies actually they were afraid to go to the uphill because the that entire route is torturous. So at that point of time, Mr. Mouli encouraged us to go. Let us see because we have come all the way. So if we go by another 10 minutes, we can see. So that then we all proceeded over there. We went there. We went inside. That was a big ground, big golf course like ground. One side there are big Devadar in pine trees, and behind that, behind those trees, Himalayas were there. After going inside, we immediately went for the washrooms. The washrooms are 100 to 150 meters away from the main entrance. So immediately after the entrance, there are some small tents with food courts. So we thought that we will go to the washrooms first and we will come to the food courts. Some of we went there. So another 3 to 4 other couples are there. So we, two or three people went to the toilets from our side. They came. At that time, we had some gunshots from the trees. We thought that somebody was hunting some birds or so. But again, we had some 4 to 5 sounds, and we had the screaming of ladies from the ground. Then we saw towards that side. So when we saw there, I saw some 2 or 3 ladies sitting on the ground, and some persons were lying on the ground. And before them, a person holding a weapon I could see, and I could see them firing also. So we were panicked. We became panicked and we just hid behind this toilet. There are only 2 small toilets. So we hid behind them, and our senses were not working. We don't know where to go, what to do, how to escape. Then suddenly one of the terrorists, he started coming towards the toilet block. Then we thought that this is not a safe place. We should go or we should run. So the entire place is cordoned with fencing, iron fencing. So we found some place where there's a gap between the fencing and the ground, and one by one we slid through the gap. We came out. All of us came out, including Mr. Maurigar also. And there is a small stream. We crossed the stream, and again there's a hill slope. We went to the hill slope. Hill slope, there are trees. Immediately we went to behind the trees, each of us. But Mauligar, he could not climb so fast, but he also hid behind a tree. And behind him, another 10 to 20 feet, my wife and my another friend, Mrs. Seshikumari, were hiding there. Immediately, this terrorist came nearer to Mr. Mauligar. And I am watching away some 100 to 150 feet away from that point. I am able to see these terrorists and also my wife and that other women. I could not see what Mr. Mouli was doing. I only saw that this person firing some 3 to 4 shots at chest level. So I did not know what happened, and he stepped 2 or 3 steps. He went 2 or 3 steps towards my wife, and he saw ladies and he went away. I don't know because at that time we don't know what their idea was. So he went away back to the main ground. So we waited there. We became panic. So we could not understand what to do. Then I asked our people to move slowly downward. I was giving them hands signals to come down. Don't say any word. So all of them coming down. Mrs. Chandra Mouli, Nagamani Garu also was there. She also came with us. But on the way she was asking what happened to Mr. Mouli. We said that he was there. He was and he was like slightly injured or something happened. He will be coming because we cannot stay back. We don't know from which side the danger will come. We'll slowly move downwards towards some safe place, or some if some police person arrive, we will be safe. So in that way, we moved downwards. So while going down, I told our wives to remove the bindi, this tilak from their foreheads, and I also asked them not to chant because my wife was chanting Hare Rama Hare Krishna and somebody else was chanting something. I asked them to chant Allah Allah, and we started chanting Allah or Allahu Akbar, and like that way we were going down. And there are so many people running, and the local boys, the boys who go with the horses were also running. We don't know who was a terrorist and who was a local person. So we started doing this Allah, but those people came to us and they showed us the way. This is the short way, you go this way and you go this way, and they helped our ladies by to cross the stream and to cross the stones. And when at some place, my wife actually she could not move and she fell, and one person came and he carried her over his shoulders to some distance, and the entire road, it's not road, actually a valley with stones and stream. So it was a torturous journey, in fact. So we took around 2 hours. So by the time we came down, it was 4 o'clock. All this thing happened around 1:30 over there. While coming down, we could hear the sounds, gunshots, so many gunshots. So we gradually went down. By 4 o'clock or so, we went down. After covering three-fourths of the distance, police personnel started. We could see the police personnel. They started going up. Then we felt that we will be safe. So we slowly went there. They arranged us the ambulance. We were taken to the hospital, and they did some first aid. Later on, we were shifted to a guest house where all other victims' families were there. We were all kept there. They provided all the facilities, warm clothes, heaters, food, drinks, everything. But from 5 to 10 o'clock, there was no news at all. We were going to each and every person, collector, ASP, minister, and everybody. We were going and we were inquiring about our people. My concern was that Mr. Chandra Mouli was not there inside the ground, because we went outside the ground, we climbed a hill, and there he must have fell down. Whether with the injury or not, we don't know. So that's what I told them, to search there also. So they said that we will search everything, we'll do everything. Helicopters have gone, people have gone, and so we waited, praying the God. Around 10 o'clock, they called us to go to hospital and see our they said patients. So we went there. So after going over there, so there were no patients. There were only dead bodies, around 20 plus dead bodies. So our Mr. Chandra Mouli was wearing a red jacket. We searched all the bodies. We were praying the God that there should not be a person with red jacket, but unfortunately this person was there. His face we could not recognize because it was defaced, because they fired in the head. So immediately we could not recognize him, identify him. Later we saw his ring with Lord Venkateshwara, and a necklace chain with Lord Venkateshwara and his watch. Then only we could identify him. Then we were shifted to Srinagar by ambulance, the bodies with the ambulance. At 12:30 or so, we reached Srinagar. Later on, around 3 o'clock in the early morning, the postmortem was done. In the morning, 8 o'clock, they called us again to the hospital. They did all the formalities, legal formalities and medical formalities. Then all the dead bodies were shifted to the police control room in Srinagar. And there, the Honorable Union Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shahji, the Honorable Governor, Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Omar Shah Abdullah, they came there, they paid homages. Later, all these bodies were shifted through flights along with us. So we came down. I traveled along with the body, but we did not reveal to Mrs. Chandra Mouli that he was no more. We told them that his condition is serious. He is in the hospital, he is in the ICU, and he will be brought down safe. So I asked them to go separately. She along with our family, they flew in a separate flight, and we flew in a separate flight and came over here. And it was totally, it was a rebirth to us. Thank you.